If you currently hold an American Express credit or charge card or are planning to get one, keep watching this video because Amex is making some important changes to their terms and conditions starting from October 2nd. And these changes will apply to all their UK cards across the board. So I got an email from Amex a couple of days ago telling me about some changes that are coming to one of my cards. I read the email carefully and also phoned the Amex support to ask some clarifying questions and to confirm my understanding. And here's what I learned. There are two changes I want to draw your attention to. The first one is, it's kind of minor. As it says here in the email, you will no longer be able to purchase American Express membership reward points. This one kind of took me by surprise because I didn't know you could purchase them in the first place. If you remember when I was making the video about the best redemptions for Amex membership reward points, I didn't mention the ability to purchase them because I didn't know about it, and I was even asking people if they knew any other ways to get your hands on the Amex points, and turns out there is one. You can just pay Amex to get more points. So the agent told me that you can buy up to 10,000 membership points in each membership year, and that will cost you £15 per 1,000 points. So to buy the full 10,000, you'll need to pay £150. Is this a good value? In general case, definitely not, because the best guaranteed benefit you can get from Amex points is by transferring them from Amex to Avios and then from Avios to Nectar and spending them at Nectar partners such as Sainsbury's, eBay, Argos. And the value you get there is £6.6 per 1,000 points, which means you would be buying the points at £15 per 1,000 from Amex and then selling them at £6.6 per 1,000. Well, the math just isn't there. However, as I mentioned many times before, you can get value that's significantly higher than £6.6 from Amex points if you shop around and if you look into the non-guaranteed sort of ways to redeem those points. Specifically, if you transfer your Amex points to different airline and hotel partners. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're looking at a flight redemption which costs you 50,000 airline miles, whatever airline it is, and you can transfer your Amex membership reward points to that airline at the rate of 1-to-1. So you need 50,000 basically Amex membership reward points to get that flight, which will save you a ton of money. But unfortunately, you are like 5,000 points short, so you have only 45,000. But if you had the whole 50,000, you would be booking that flight for points and saving yourself a lot of cash. In that case, it does make sense to go to Amex and buy those missing 5,000 points at even the inflated rate that Amex currently offers. However, before doing so, check out other ways to get those points. For example, could you buy them directly from the airline? And if so, would it be cheaper than buying them from Amex? So basically make sure that you shop around. So that was the first change I wanted to mention. The ability to buy Amex membership reward points is going away from October 2nd. The second change is bigger and I can imagine will be disappointing to some people, and it is to do with the refunds on the annual fees that you can get on the cards. So currently, if you take out an Amex card that carries an annual fee, you always pay the annual fee for the year ahead of you upfront. But then if you cancel your card at any point, you will get a prorated refund from American Express. So let's say you took out a card that costs you £200 a year, you use it for 6 months, then you changed your mind, you canceled it. Amex will give you a 50% refund because you only used the card for 50% of the year, so you'll be getting £100 back in our example. Unfortunately, from October 2nd, this will no longer be the case. As the email states and as the agent confirmed to me, there will no longer be prorated refunds for the annual fees if you cancel your card mid-year. So that means that schemes like I'll take out this Amex card that carries a large annual fee, I'll trigger the sign-up bonus, I'll grab the points or the Avios or the cash or whatever, and then I'll cancel the card and get a refund on the annual fee. This will no longer work, unfortunately. Now, if you are taking out an Amex card with a fee, you are committing to it for at least 1 year. Well, I mean, you can of course cancel it. It's just Amex will no longer give a refund. Also researched the coverage of this change online, and I remember some website claiming that this only applies to credit cards and not charge cards. That does not seem to be the case because I have the Amex Platinum Charge card and I still received an email telling me that this change is coming to my card, and the agent over the phone also confirmed to me that this applies to credit and charge cards, basically to everything that Amex offers in the UK. I personally don't see this as a major kind of devaluation for Amex cards because this benefit always kind of seem to be too good to be true. Like, you can take out the Amex Platinum card, get potentially 70,000 points of a welcome bonus, use a bunch of its benefits like spend the dining credit, spend the Harvey Nichols credit, I don't know, go to an airport lounge a few times, and then just cancel and get a prorated refund. That really does sound too good. What about the competition though? What about other card issuers? Well, most cards, as far as I know, don't really offer you refunds either if you pay for the whole year upfront. For example, with the Revolut Ultra card that I reviewed earlier on this channel, you can choose to pay the fee monthly as opposed to annually. It will work out slightly more expensive, but the pro of that would be that you can cancel the card at any point and stop paying the fee. I think they will still charge you one extra month after you cancel, depending on when you cancel, but this is still better than losing the whole annual fee. Another example is the Barclaycard Avios Plus card, where the fee is again monthly and you can change and you can cancel at any point and stop paying. And by the way, I will be reviewing the Barclaycard Avios Plus on this channel on Monday, so hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss that video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about these changes. Does the refund change affect your decision to continue holding an Amex card or take one out in the future? As for the ability to purchase Amex membership reward points, did you actually know about it? And did you have any situations when that would have been useful? And yeah, those are the changes that I wanted to cover. Again, as a reminder, they only kick in on October 2nd. So if you currently have an Amex card that you were thinking about canceling to get a refund on the annual fee, you still have a chance to do so. And also, if you need some extra Amex points to grab that redemption that you've been looking at, then you can still buy them from Amex until October 2nd. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on Monday in my video about the Barclaycard Avios Plus card and one other card that I will be comparing it to.